1. The General Achievement Test, GAT, primarily measures a student's ability in which of the following areas? A. Memorization of subject-specific facts. B. Critical and analytical thinking. C. Manual and technical skills. D. Physical endurance. 2. The GAT is most commonly administered to students in which educational level? A. Primary school. B. Secondary or senior secondary school. C. Tertiary or university level. D. Vocational training. 3. The purpose of the GAT is to provide A. A ranking for national scholarships only. B. A measure of general skills and learning achievements. C. A qualification for employment. D. A substitute for end-of-year exams. 4. Which of the following components is not usually tested in the GAT? A. Writing. B. Quantitative reasoning. C. Verbal reasoning. D. Physical education. 5. In the writing section of the GAT, students are expected to A. Write long fiction stories. B. Compose essays that present arguments and ideas. C. Translate passages from another language. D. Answer multiple-choice grammar questions. 6. The reading and comprehension section of the GAT primarily evaluates a student's ability to A. Recall historical events. B. Identify themes and arguments in written passages. C. Memorize text structures. D. Reproduce definitions of words. 7. Numerical reasoning questions in the GAT often test A. Knowledge of advanced calculus. B. Ability to interpret data, graphs, and patterns. C. Familiarity with programming algorithms. D. Memory of formulas only. 8. Which of the following best describes the writing tasks in GAT Part A and Part B? A. Part A focuses on creative writing. Part B focuses on persuasive writing. B. Part A tests opinion-based reasoning. Part B tests analytical exposition. C. Part A focuses on ideas and communication. Part B focuses on argument development. D. Part A and B both test poetry writing. 9. The GAT is designed to complement which of the following assessment systems? A. VCE Victorian Certificate of Education. B. TOEFL. C. S. A. T. D. G. R. E. 10. Which skill is crucial for success in GAT's reasoning section? A. Speed memorization. B. Logical problem solving. C. Physical coordination. Artistic ability. 11. The writing tasks in the GAT are marked based on A. Grammar accuracy alone. B. Expression, structure, and clarity of ideas. Word count. Use of complex vocabulary only. 12. In GAT multiple choice questions, the best strategy is to A. Guess quickly without reading all options. Eliminate clearly wrong answers before choosing. C. Focus only on first impressions. D. Choose answers randomly. 13. The GAT's reading section passages are designed to test A. Literal understanding and critical inference. B. Memory of text order. C. Grammar correction. D. Handwriting quality. 14. The GAT is not designed to test a student's A. General knowledge. B. Ability to apply reasoning. C. Specific subject mastery. Communication skills. 15. The total testing time for the GAT is approximately A. 1 hour. B. 2 hours. C. 3 hours. D. 4 hours. 16. Which of the following is a key focus in GAT data interpretation questions? A. Understanding of data sources and trends. Memorization of statistics. C. Writing formulas. Drawing artistic charts. 17. In the GAT writing section, presenting balanced arguments is important because A, it shows bias and confidence. B, it demonstrates critical evaluation skills. C, it reduces word count. D, it avoids analysis. 18. When analyzing graphs or tables in GAT, students should first A, estimate all answers. B, identify variables and data relationships. C, read the title only. D, look at numbers without context. 19. Which of the following is most likely to appear in the GAT verbal reasoning section? Identifying main ideas and author's tone. B, calculating algebraic expressions. C, drawing chemical equations. D, writing computer code. 20. The GAT writing tasks assess A, ability to summarize and express opinions logically. B, handwriting speed. Copying accuracy. D, grammar translation skills. 21. One advantage of the GAT is that it A, provides feedback on broad intellectual abilities. B, gives job placement certification. C, measures physical aptitude. D, determines athletic scholarship eligibility. 22. In GAT analytical reasoning, identifying assumptions helps to A, avoid reading the question. B, strengthen logical conclusions. C, shorten answers. D, distract from reasoning. 23. A key difference between GAT and subject exams is that GAT focuses on A, reasoning and communication skills across subjects. B, memorizing formulas. C, pure factual recall. D, laboratory experiments. 24. The GAT essay section typically asks students to respond to A, stimulus materials presenting ideas or issues. B, math problems. C, literature summaries. D, grammar correction tasks. 25. The best way to prepare for GAT is to A, read widely and practice analytical writing. Memorize past answers. C, study one subject intensely. D, avoid reading comprehension practice. 26. The GAT contributes to the final VCE score by A, assisting in statistical moderation and scaling. B, replacing school-assessed grades. C, acting as an attendance check. D, directly grading physical education. 27. The data interpretation section measures A, ability to interpret numerical information. B, skill in essay composition. C, ability to memorize visual data. D, creativity in chart design. 28. Which of the following is an effective essay introduction technique for GAT writing? A, clearly state the issue and your overall viewpoint. B, start with random examples. C, avoid defining the topic. D, use only rhetorical questions. 29. The GAT structure is designed to ensure A, fair comparison of students across schools. B, more difficult exams for top students. C, regional testing variations. D, personalized marking. 30. A good strategy for reading comprehension questions in the GAT is to A, skim the passage and review questions carefully. B, skip directly to the last paragraph. C, memorize each word. D, focus only on difficult vocabulary. 31. The tone of a passage in the GAT can be identified by analyzing A, word choice and phrasing. B, paragraph length. C, sentence count. D, punctuation use only. 32. In persuasive writing for GAT, evidence is used to A, support arguments and strengthen credibility. B, fill word count requirements. C, replace topic sentences. D, distract readers from analysis. 33. The GAT provides valuable information for which stakeholders? A, students, teachers, and assessors. Only school principals. Employers only. D, government only. 34. The reasoning section assesses how well a student can A, apply logic to solve unfamiliar problems. B. Recall textbook facts. Write poetry. D. Draw conclusions from memory. 35. The GAT's general achievement focus helps identify A. Underlying academic abilities across disciplines. B. Mastery in one single subject. C. Physical performance level. D. Artistic creativity. 36. The GAT is considered a standardized test because A. It is taken under uniform conditions and scoring guidelines. B. It allows students to select their own questions. C. It varies in content for each school. D. It is scored by classroom teachers only. 37. Time management during the GAT is essential because A. The test has multiple sections requiring balanced pacing. B. It allows unlimited time for completion. Students can skip entire sections. D. Only the last section is graded. 38. In interpreting arguments during the GAT, students should identify A. Claims, reasons, and evidence. B. Word count and paragraph length. C. Font style and spacing. D. Titles and headings only. 39. The mathematical reasoning section of the GAT typically involves A. Applying logic to solve real-world quantitative problems. B. Writing formulas from memory. C. Explaining historical math theories. D. Recalling definitions verbatim. 40. After completing the GAT, the results are used primarily to A. Support statistical moderation and provide diagnostic insights. B. Replace final examination marks. C. Qualify students for scholarships directly. D. Rank schools for funding decisions.